Hello. This time around I'm going to be doing something that I don't think that many people have done already. This is a little gem that I sort of want to promote because I loved it so much when I finished my first round of it. So, as you can see, this is a game called Second Sight. It's released in 2004, I believe, for a console, and this is a version that is ported to PC. And hence the controls are not fantastic, obviously, but for its time it had some really nice smooth graphics and animations, and I thought it had a pretty good story for what it is, and I really liked how it sort of worked, and it was a nice twist in the end and everything. I really like this game, so I'd like to share it with you guys and gals and whatever you consider yourself to be. And yeah, let's kick it off. The first like 2 levels are actually more or less training levels for you to get used to the controls and your characters to sort of regain his footing, or how you should say it. You will be learning things as you go along, both information-wise and sort of abilities, which I think is very nice. It's got some really good voice acting as well. But like I said, like the first 2 levels are basically training levels, so bear with me, and let's kick it off. All the levels are available to me because since I've played it all the way through before. Otherwise they will unlock as you play. It's a pretty hard game, so I will be doing this on normal because you don't want to watch me fail again and again and again. I'm gonna probably fail a bit anyway, and we don't want to get too boring. Hence, I'm doing it on normal, and I don't want to take it. I don't want it to take too much time. Yeah, you know what I mean. So here we go.
Hey, come on, Harry. Buzz me through.
What you got there? Sheesh. Is this guy a mess or what?
That's nothing. You should have seen him before.
Guess he won't be dating again.
And like he's ever getting out. He's a psycho killer.
Sweet, what'd he do?
That's classified.
Like you even know. Why do they keep these losers alive?
The lab wants him.
As what? A crash test dummy?
Who knows? He's been wired up to a box all summer. And maybe he's curing cancer.
Hey, did you see that? Do you think he can hear us?
He can hear all he wants. Hey, Doc. More monkey juice over here.
Yes. Be careful with that one. Let me see. Hold his arm a moment.
Why can't I remember anything? I gotta get this door open. I guess that switch out there opens the door. If I could just press it somehow. I don't understand what's going on at all. And what happened to those straps holding me to the bed? I woke up. I noticed them. I imagined them undoing. Did I undo them with my... This is insane. course I didn't do it. I'll prove it to myself. I'll try and do the same thing with that switch. I'll just focus my attention on it and see what happens.
There we go. So, oh, first they want us to learn crouch. Simple enough. This game wasn't particularly popular, apparently, when it was first released, unfortunately, but since then it has sort of become a cult classic, and you can even find it on some of those 100 games you must play before you die type of things. It has loads of really nice details, like dialogue between characters when you're sneaking around and stuff like that, like these handprints. And I have to say, of course, it's nothing compared to today's standards, where everything is like a movie practically, but it had some really good animation for its time, particularly for a console game. Here we go.
Whoa! How the? Either I'm going crazy, or I just pressed that switch from here.
Strange. So much medical equipment, but no patients. I wonder, if I manage to undo those straps and then unlock the isolation cell with my mind, what else can I do? Perhaps I should try concentrating on a few things in this room, and see what I can make them do.
Yes.
This is too weird. Alright then. What else in this room can I control?
Cool, huh?
This is incredible. How did I end up being able to do this? What the hell am I? I've got to grips with my new power. I need to get out of here.
So once we fiddle around a little bit with that, we can move on. Let's have a look.
I'm a long way up. What and where is this place?
I've got to... it's no use. I don't think I can go on. I feel so weak. What's happening? Hey, that's amazing. I suddenly feel a little better.
We just learned a new ability, and this will happen every now and then. You'll sort of learn a new one. So you can switch in between your abilities. We got telekinesis and healing so far. And you can see how the bars work up there in the left corner.
It worked. That's much better. I think it's time for me to get out of here, whoever I am. An elevator. A way out.
So that's the way out. That's our first aim. But then we have these guards down in the corner.
So they say, and he didn't even flinch.
No way! That wasn't in his notes.
Of course it wasn't. Would you have agreed to work this floor if it had been?
Me? Yeah, it doesn't change a thing. He's safely locked away and drugged up to the eyeballs to boot. Might have asked for better pay, though, and a company car.
You've forgotten who runs this place.
So why did he get dragged halfway across the globe?
Well, I don't know for sure, but I kind of have this theory. Apparently he was picked up somewhere near some, I don't know, research lab, Russian something. Now anyway, I don't know if he was running it or stole something from there.
Or was something from there?
Oh, man, that's a freaky thought.
It's possible though, right?
I guess so. Man, you properly freak me out now.
Well, hey, I'm sorry. I was just guessing what you were trying to...
Let's talk about something else, okay?
Okay. You do seem a little edgy.
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's just change the subject.
Sure, sorry.
Alright. Let's just,
It's possible though, right?
I don't want to talk about him anymore. Not with you.
see if we can...
I mean, I knew he was acting weird when he arrived, but I never thought he was
Shut up! Just shut up!
Okay. You do seem a little edgy.
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's just change the subject.
Ah! How did you get out of your room?
I'm in trouble now. I wonder whether I can scare them away using my new telekinesis power. You
Well.
guys don't know who you're messing with.
You could have
Oh, no.
either then...
I think I killed him. I just wanted to get out of here. I didn't need to do that.
Oops.
I have a feeling that I was locked up here for a good reason.
So you should have either been... You should have tried to sort of scare them with the telekinesis, but either way you would have had to learn how to melee them, like such. And as you can see also, because you can knock them down with these barrels and stuff, but they will get back up after a little while being knocked down, and so you'd have to punch them out anyway. That's just a part of learning how to melee. And as you can see, dead bodies do disappear in this type of game after a while, which is good, but it also means that in other areas when you do that, once they've sort of disappeared, because others will react to the dead bodies there of course and sort of raise the alarm to an extent if they find them, but it also means that after a while they sort of respawn. I don't think they will respawn at this particular point, but they will further on. And if you stepped in one, you see you leave bloody footprints, and of course the guards react to that as well.
Get away from me!
And
An unfortunate run-in at work may irreparably affect other areas of your life. Yeah, no kidding. Get away from me!
and doctors and stuff will react to you as well. That's just to show that he's like harmless, but in other areas again they will raise the alarm once they spotted you.
I think I've been here before.
So let's check out the place. And also you may have noticed...
Get away from me!
Poor fella. I picked up a pass card from that one guard that I knocked out, which is to use here.
There's a computer in there. I wonder if it can shed any light on my situation.
It's another big thing of the whole game is to go into computers and look for information. This is a cool detail, or I thought. You can like, so many things you can mess around with. There's no alarm buttons here for them to press, but I would suspect he would run to one if he saw one. You will see them mounted on the wall further along.
Well, I was hoping for some patient records, but I guess I'm out of luck. A map. This should help me get my bearings. I suppose surgery is the room I'm in at the moment. This computer is that little red dot.
Hey!
Oh, excuse me a second. Right, where were we? Oh, I could also say that, unfortunately, this game works with checkpoints, but it isn't save points. So it only saves your progress between finished missions. So if you die or fail while playing, you can reload from the latest checkpoint. But if you cut the game, you stop the game and you get out of it completely, you will have to do the whole mission from the start. Which is... I'm not particularly fond of the saving system because it's practically non-existent. But, hey.
Hey!
This map's not going to tell me anything on its own. I wonder whether I can move it around the screen.
Whoops. Sorry. My bad. So you can see whenever you look at the map, the highlighted areas are the ones we're looking at, and when there's a little information thingy over there, you can read more about it.
That's the elevator. By the look of things, it's the only way off this floor. I wonder if the computer can help me get the elevator working. Right, the code for the elevator is 8461. That should come in useful. If I'm reading this map correctly, that's the room I woke up in, which makes me JV034.
Which I sort of was presented with when we started this, but... So... that's that done. And apparently... you, So now we learn the code, and you don't need to type it down, the character will remember it for you. And, oh, there was something I was about to say. Well, let's move on. It'll come back to me. You sure does whimper loud, Doctor. And that's the end of that level.
John Vadek.
Dr. Vadek.
What happened? I need to remember.